Ecosex is an existing sexual identity that Ian and I have been researching, and which was our inspiration for this project, Club Ecosex, as well as our body of work, Ecosexual Bathhouse. And in the sexual identity of Ecosex, people take the environment itself as a lover.
There's an Ecosex manifesto as well that was coined by Annie Sprinkles and Elizabeth Stevens, who are performance artists, so we take a lot of inspiration from them, and it's a very broad and diverse community, but it is a real sexual orientation. In the work we try and create something that's both humorous and fun, but also very sensitive to that community.
And ecosexuals are as broad and diverse as ecology itself, so it takes on all different types of practice and can involve all manner of experimentation. For some people, it's their only aspect of their sexual identity that they express. Some people can be just mildly ecosexual. It's possible that maybe everyone is a little bit ecosexual, if you ask us. So we've tried to create a space where we can celebrate and embrace and maybe experiment and play with the boundaries of your own ecosexuality as an audience member.
I think Loren and I are really interested in a mutually beneficial or mutually pleasurable relationship with the environment and the biosphere and what's around us.
The biosphere itself is very diverse, so it's not just limited to plants and animals and the obvious creatures that we think of. There's also things like water, wind, rocks, the sun, the moon, all of the different friends that make up our ecology. And so as far as limits go, it really does take a lot of imagination, I think, to come up with where those limits may be. So one thing we think is that your brain is your biggest sex organ. So although it may initially be tempting to assume that any type of sexual encounter has to involve perhaps the behaviors and parts that we're used to using, it's also possible that in this broad and diverse world, there can be mutually beneficial encounters between inhabitants of an ecology where we can share our bodies and our behaviors in a way where everyone is happy. Come to Club Ecosex because you've already fucked the earth, so why not let it fuck you for once?